What is going on YouTube? It's your boy kevOzilla back with another video. You see him. The time has finally come. Your boy finally got his Besavior. Took a minute. It did. It took quite some time. But hey, yo, without further ado, this is it. And yo, it's pretty dope. All right. They have their own like case for the Besavior, yo. Trying to be like a Scuff, and I see him like the Edge, the PS5 Pro DualSense controller, which by the way has like the best case ever that I've ever seen come for a controller. But anyway, it's not about the case. Who cares? This one has like a nice little fabric kind of material to it. I don't know, kind of like jeans, but whatever. Who cares? Let's just jump straight into it. Let's open it up. You already know. We're gonna take a look at this bad boy, set it up, but we don't really how can I say? I'm not gonna really use this controller as is. What we care about is the functionality and connectivity for this bad boy with the Zen. All right, so let's just jump straight into it. I'm going to be using the Edge controller, right off the rip, to see if it's supported with the Edge controller, obviously on PS5 to play PS5 games. So I'm gonna be using it together with that to play. You already know, Modern Warfare 2. All right, so let's just unbox this joint real quick together and just see what's up. All right, right here, there's like a little pouch. Let me actually turn this way so like that you guys can see. All right, boom. Right here is a pouch. There's like a few things right here. What we got here? Nah, who cares about the instructions? What's this? Wait, what is this? I gotta read about this. This looks like a do-it-yourself type joint. DIY kind of thingy. I don't know. I gotta read about that. I didn't look too much into that. On this side, we got obviously some wires. So this looks like it's going to be the US. Yep, USB cable. Well, there's two of these joints in here. What we got? Okay, I see. Yeah, so this one is going to be connected to the top. All right, I got it. I'll set everything up with you guys and for you, so like that you guys can see along. And then this one is another. Okay, I got it. Yeah, because this is gonna have to go connected into the console, and then the Zen is gonna be connected to this controller itself, and then whatever controller you're using for the Zen, and blah blah. So boom, here we are. It's just a plain old PS5 black DualSense controller. All right, but there it is right there. Boom. I'm gonna turn it around. All right, so look at the back. It has 4 paddles, which means I'm not huge on. I don't like. Oh, you hear how loud those clicks are? The clicks are pretty loud. All right, they're pretty loud. They're easy to press, but loud. But there you go. All right, boom. That's where we're going to be connecting. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm almost 100% sure the Zen to here. All right, but I don't know. We shall see. We should see what happens. I'm just guessing. Like I said, I like to find things out myself as I go along. All right, instead of just always watching videos of other people. But actually, yo, in the hands, just itself, this feels nice, bro. This feels nice. I don't know if I'm going to actually be using this controller to game. I don't know. Just forget about the Zen and just use this joint. Because I heard, I'm not too sure if it's facts, but I heard from a lot of people that you can't, how can I say, you can't just use this controller directly with the Zen, because the Zen has to be connected to this controller. Then you have to use another controller. I'm not too sure, but let's just see what happens. Let's do the whole hookup right now. All right, guys, so here we are. I got the whole setup on camera so like that you guys can see what is going on. Here is the Besavior right here. All right. First, this long USB wire is just to connect from your console to the Besavior. Is going to just keep the Besavior up and running. It's going to keep it charged up, because I read somewhere that the Besavior only connects via Bluetooth. I'm not too sure how correct is that, or it just runs through Bluetooth. That's how it gets its connection. But this is just to keep it up and running, charged all the time, so it won't die on you. And then this is what you're going to need to connect to your Zen. As you can see, this part normally goes connected to your console if you're just using the Zen. But in this case, we're using it with the Besavior. So plug it into this using this piece that comes with the Besavior. And then the other end is going to go plugged into the Besavior device in the back of the Besavior controller. You can see right here, this is like a small, special USB Type-C right here plug-in that you just plug directly into this device. And this is going to bypass, remote play and all that. and allowing us to use the Zen and whatever controller we wish and play the actual PS5 versions of the games. All right. So you're going to want to plug in your controller. In my case, I'm using the PS5 DualSense Edge controller, best controller in the game by far. Trust me, get one. They're available at GameStop and Best Buy now, all over. It's just amazing. That's my go-to. But anywho, I got it plugged in right here. You can plug into either one of these slots right here. No need to use a dongle. No need to use a Hori in this situation. All right, I'm using just a licensed PS5 controller. All right, but if you're using any other controller, you're going to want to use a Hori, all right, or the dongle. You guys already know this dongle right here that they no longer sell. I was lucky enough that they sent your boy one, but they no longer sell this. Cronus Zen collection mines don't sell them anymore. I'm hearing that some people are getting lucky on eBay and Amazon. I don't trust that. All right, it's up to you guys. Just be smart with your money. Don't buy something and then get upset that it doesn't work. All right, now here we go. Boom. This is connected to my Edge controller, like I said, which is right here. Beautiful, best controller in the game. All right, the Gamepack I'm going to be testing out. You already know which one it is, guys. Is a COD Modern Warfare 2022 Pro Gamepack. See right there, best game pack for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 right now at this very second. All right, I accidentally pressed the Bluetooth button. All right, so don't worry about the lights. All right, I'm gonna show you guys real quick like this that I'm able to, navigate the game pack and swap between web profiles. All right, so everything's set up, everything's working. As you can see, it's plugged in. If I press the old touchpad, I press triangle and circle, I can swap between web profiles. So primary and secondary. All right. Now, all those of you who saw my last video, the Lockman R556, in that gameplay, I did record using 120 field of view independent because that's just the gameplay I caught. I was testing stuff out and I used that independent. I forgot to switch back to effective. Ended up still doing pretty good. All right, but check the pinned comment, all right, on that video, guys, if you're rocking affected. I got the values there. I'll say it here, or I'll show you guys. The values are vertical, -6, horizontal, all right, even though this is not a value video, but let me show you guys anyway. There you go, -6 vertical and 1 horizontal for the Lockman 556, 120 field of view, unaffected. All right, there you go, boom. Now, let me show you guys, I can still navigate the game pack, press the whole touchpad, press the whole options, controller vibrates, and then I'm navigating, you can see that. Let me just show you guys, bring it up here, all right, and then I'm pressing, see, and it's changing back there. So boom, all right, so everything seems to be working now. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to the PS5 screen. So let's go. All right, so I'm going to keep it going now. You can see right here the PS5 version of Modern Warfare 2. Let's jump straight into it. See, the setup is all right here. Now it's showing that Elgato thingy because it's resetting because it's picking up the 120 hertz. So now I'm on 120 hertz to show you guys for proof. Let me go into my console settings, go right here, go down to screen and video output. All right, as you can see right above here, right where my fat finger is at. All right, 1440p, 120 hertz. You see right there? Boom. Good to go. All right, I'll also show you guys in game as well. All right, so press options. Let's press options. Let's go down to graphics. As you can see 120 hertz refresh rate is on. All right, 120 field of view affected. Let's jump into a private match. Boom. This is so simple, guys. Honestly, just all right. See, same Lockman right there. Didn't change anything, guys. This is by far the best setup right now. All right, in order to use your Zen on PS5 to play PS5 versions of the games. I am not, from this point on, no longer using the Below the Pro. That thing is going to collect dust. All right, I might not even use it anymore because now this is so simple. All right, remote play is not needed at all. All right, just boom, boom, connect, and you're good to go. All right, so let's set everything up right here. Let's put this on 45 minutes. And by the way, I've been playing off camera a little bit, longer than 10 minutes, because you guys already know, like normally like past that 10-minute mark, depending on your setup, if you got things messed up, whatever have you, and you're trying to test out controllers, normally, if something's wrong, the controller will disconnect on you. The Zen will disconnect after like 10 to 15 minutes. That's not the case with this. All right, trust me, if you set up like this accordingly and correctly, you are golden. You are good to go. All right, now let's go ahead. All right, there you go. You can see, good to go. Let's load in. I'm gonna shoot at the wall, show you guys that it's still a beam with the values I set. All right, now I'm gonna swap to independent 0-0. Show you guys that it's a beam, even though you already saw from my last video. Now my values are gonna work across the board. All right, whether you're on PS4, PS5, or Xbox. PC is a total different ballgame. It's a different story. Even though a lot of you guys say that you're on PC and you have luck with my values, hey, shout out to you. If that's the case, shout out to you. All right, but you know that's not always the case. All right, and of course, you guys, if you have everything matched up accordingly, and you can use my values if everything's matched up and good to go. All right, so I'm on PS5. All right, check it. Boom. All right, see, still you see that back there, still changing for primary and secondary. All right, let's check it out from a 20. Beam. You guys see that? Beam. Now on PS5, I guess because of like the graphics and how it is, you can see like there's like bullets everywhere on the wall. That's not really the bullets. It's just, I don't know. I guess like that's the wall breaking. For some reason, that's the way it is on PS5. I guess to make it more realistic. I don't know. It's always been like that. I guess, but yeah, it's kind of weird. But let's check it out one more time. All right, check it. See that? I'm not moving anything. I'm not moving no analog sticks, no anything. And it's a beam. See that? All bullets hit one spot. All right, boom. You can see that. Don't worry about all these. These aren't the bullets, like I said. This is just the wall breaking and stuff like that. So yeah, everything seems to be good. Everything seems to be a-okay. So yeah, it's simple. Everything is working, still working. All right, I left it a while to see if it'll disconnect on me. All right, I came back and everything's still good. So yeah, now I want to answer a few questions that I already know I'm going to get. So I'm answering them now. The latency, do I feel any type of lag? Now, I know it's easily, said and done, or I could easily just show you guys me pressing buttons, but I'll do it a few times. All right, but this is not like the real way you test out latency. It involves like a program and numbers and mathematics, and I believe a PC also and all that stuff. Like it's complicated, but I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure there's some type of latency. Why? Because I mean, it's obvious. If you're going from one device to another, if you're bridging different devices together, you're adding latency. All right. So for example, you bring in this controller, Edge controller, directly into the Zen. All right. Just using the Zen itself into the console, there's already a latency. All right, because you're not going straight from controller to console or controller to PC. You're adding something. You're bridging it. You're connecting it to another device. So you're going from controller to Zen to Besavior, or this device right here, into the Besavior, for Besavior to the console. All right, it's complicated. It sounds complicated. I'm pretty sure there's numbers involved and all that. I'm pretty sure there is some type of latency. But compared to the B-Loader Pro, that thing is going to collect dust because I'm not going to be using it, because this is by far the fastest and best and most efficient way. All right, you can just set it down, forget it, you're good to go. No inputting email, password, all that stuff. No using remote play. It's just strictly bypassing everything, going directly to this, and you're good to go. All right. Like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's some type of delay. There is some type of latency. But do I feel it? No, not really. Maybe it's because I'm on the PS5 version of the game, and it's like, a lot more faster and quicker everything. So, look at that. Beams all day. But yeah, everything seems to be working fine. The latency doesn't really seem to be there like it was on the B-Loader. Guys, the B-Loader is just, and both the B-Loader and B-Loader Pro, horrible. Especially that Pro. That Pro to me was like bad. It was bad. Like you could notice it, especially if you're a sweat. Now, if you're the type of player that just does this, and just camps in the corner like a little Timmy like this and just wait for kills, for players to come outside, you're not going to notice no latency. All right? If you're the type of player that plays maybe like 1 hour every other day, or an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, I understand, because you have a life, you got 9 to 5 and stuff like that, they're not going to understand. You're not really noticing the latency and all that. But if you play every day, all day, hours on in your sweat, it's going to bother you. It's going to affect your gameplay. I can guarantee you that right now. All right, but with this, I don't really feel anything. Pause. All right, look at that. See? I mean, again, this is not how you would test it, but it's good to me. I got to run a couple of games, and I mean a couple of games, not just one. A couple, like about a week with this thing to really test to see how it is and see if it affects my gameplay and all that. But like I said, the other devices, the B-Loader Pro, gonna collect dust. Get you one of these if you really want to play the actual PS5 versions of the games with your Zen. Guys, one thing I do gotta say, and I said it before when I did the whole setup with this Edge controller with the Zen itself, you are going to have to remap your paddles first if you are rocking the Edge controller. All right, this setup is mostly for the Edge controller, but it's for PS5 controllers in general. All right, the whole setup is a lot easier and better with the PS5 regular PS5 DualSense controller. You're able to use Bluetooth and yada yada. It's a lot simpler. But with the Edge controller, since it's still relatively brand new, all right, we gotta wait for a full support update for the Zen. All right, then we gotta do it like this. All right, so first things first, you're going to want to plug in your Edge straight into your console. So I'll do that right now. So I'm going to unplug it from the Zen itself. All right, I'm going to unplug. I was gonna say, see, please reconnect your controller because I'm unplugging the Besavior, plugging in my Edge controller directly into my console, so I'm able to do this. Okay, it's going to register. See, now it's just regular straight Edge controller to my console. Now what you can do is you can press and hold one of these FN buttons. All right, you got FN right here and FN on the right side. I like 1 and 2. I call them 1 and 2. Press any of them, hold them. All right, if you have your profile set up already like I do, default and then COD and then div for division. All right, let's go to COD. All right, press circle for me, and then now my left paddle is crouch, right paddle is jump. All right, see that? Now let's go ahead and plug up the Edge controller back into the Zen. I'll do that with you guys right now. Okay, boom. Okay, then I'm plugging in the Besavior back into my console. Boom, as so. Let everything load up. It's gonna take a while. Like I said, if you have trouble connecting, setting everything up, again, the button underneath the Zen, just press it one time and you should be good to go. But it looks like I'm already connected. All right, so there you have it. I'm already connected. Go to the Gamepack. All right, boom. You can see him right there. Boom. I already reset back to regular fire because I'm just about done with the video. See, boom, swapping back and forth between primary and secondary. And now the paddles are good to go. You can see that. Paddles are mapped. So with the Edge controller, just make sure you map your paddles before actually setting everything up. Just make sure your paddles are assigned to the buttons that you wish for them to be. For me, left is circle, right is jump. And that's it. I'm good to go. All right, guys, one last bit of important information just to refresh you guys' memory. Now, this part, a lot of you guys should already be familiar with. In fact, a lot of you guys should already have it bubbled in if you're used to using remote play with the Cronus Zen. All right, open up Zen Studios. Make sure your Zen is connected to it, to your PC. Go to Device tab and come down here. Make sure this is bubbled in. Enable PS Remote Play. This has to be bubbled in. Make sure. I found this to work the absolute best over this or anything else. No disconnections, nothing. None of that. The only thing, I know I'm going to get this question because I'm still seeing all over the place, all over YouTube, on a bunch of other videos, including mine, is can you use the Edge controller wireless? Why can't I use Bluetooth with the Zen? Right now, the Edge controller is still only compatible via USB. It's only working with the USB, so you have to be plugged in at all times if you're using the Edge controller. Only the DualSense Edge controller with the Zen, all right? Same rules apply with the Besavior. I tried, I tested it. Other people have tried, tested. Maybe by the time this video is out, there's been an update. All right. But I got it working with the USB. But with a regular DualSense controller, a regular PS5 controller, no problems. You could do it Bluetooth, you could do it's just the Edge controller. That's because, again, the Zen is not supported yet. Until they fix that and they bring out a new firmware updating that, then we should be good to go. But the Edge controller still works. All right. Don't say it don't work. It works. It just works via USB. It has to be plugged in at all times. All right. And that's about it. Simple. As always, take care, everyone. Till next time.